Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Yay. I'm literally on lunch break right now, and I just had this great idea to like just see what's trending on Google and give my opinion on it. So that's what we're gonna do for the next 8 minutes, hopefully. Before we have to go back in there and work. Okay. So the title is 31-year-old who quit her job and makes 15,000 a month recording voiceovers, and she only works 3 to 5 hours. Which I'm like, good for you. Get that money. Get your coin. I'm like, I would quit my job too for 15,000 a month just speaking voiceovers instead of having to work at Walmart for a whole 40 hours a week, only making 1,000 in 2 weeks. Okay. Seriously, a Winston-Salem man gets collected notice after paying off a credit card and then canceling it. Sir, I'm so confused why you did that. That was boring. Let's get another one. The Black Phone. I saw the movie. I wasn't that interested. It was very confusing at some points, but I'm like, okay, we get it, kidnapping, but the whole ghost aspect was not needed. Like, that's not very realistic in movies. Like, it's like, how are you visioning people that you've never seen or met a day in your life, telling you to like escape and teaching you ways? I'm like, okay. She-Hulk, haven't seen it, probably won't watch it. The Google Pixel. I wanted one, but then I was like, the phone's way too small, and it's like only like 7 inches, and that was not okay. I was like, okay, that's no. I'm like, okay, we have bigger phones that we can get, and it wasn't worth it in the long run. It's like, no. Even though it was cheap though, but it still was not worth it. Some of these stories are boring. Parents concerned about Davie County schools calming rooms. I'm like, why? Probably for like COVID reasons. And all these monkeypox and everything going around. It's like, it's so lovely, isn't it? We're still in the middle of a pandemic, and then we get other viruses and other things and diseases coming our way. But I'm like, I wish I had a calming room when I lived here. I'm like, why y'all just make that now? Like, why are newer kids just getting better subs than younger kids? Zendaya and Tom Holland holding hands while celebrating her birthday. I don't know why that's on here. I'm like, why is that such a big deal? They've been dating for like a year and something now. I'm like, people can't hold hands while dating? Okay. Offset, I don't listen to Migos at all. I really don't. Black China, she made 20 million on OnlyFans. Okay, and get your money. Serena Williams tearfully thanks the Serenas at their final match of her tennis career. Yeah, it was sad, but it was about time. I'm like, moving on to better things in the long run. Nicki Minaj's son, Everything to Know. I'm like, okay. That title was very helpful. Jennifer and Ben are getting married. I'm like, okay, no one cares. Like, good for them. I'm like, Eddie Murphy must have money. I'm like, you got 10 kids. You have to have money if you doing all that. Okay. Having all those kids for some reason. Okay. Euphoria, Sydney Sweeney lands next lead movie role. Are we shocked? I'm like, she's been in about like 5 things this year already. So it's not shocking that she got another role. And since now, like, she's claiming that she doesn't make enough money, I'm like, okay. Like, it's not shocking that you're getting more roles because You need more money, so like, why is that shocking for everyone? I don't do basketball. I don't really care about basketball at all. Sure, no. Happier Than Ever, the lyrics. It's like, why is that just popped up? Like, if you want to listen to the song, go on YouTube. Why are you looking it up on Google? I'm confused. Cobra Kai, haven't seen it. Well, I've seen parts of it. I haven't watched it. I'm like, okay. I love the Karate Kid, but Cobra Kai, that ain't, no. I'm good. I'm like, it's very repetitive. 1 minute you want to be good, next minute you want to be bad. It's like, pick a side and go on. People getting arrested, I'm like, okay, that's normal. I have like 5 more minutes. Ugh. Nothing is interesting on Google today at all. Even though it's literally 3 a.m. in the morning. So I'm like, I wasn't expecting a lot to be interesting. I love it when it says exactly people still talking about the stimulus check, even though it's like Americans are gonna get this, even though it only mentions one state. It's like, okay, then don't say American, say which state it is. Like, no. Yeah, Barbie Ferreira, like, she literally left the show. I'm like, people are saying that she got fired. I remember reading it said that she left the show. I'm like, good for you. Like, you don't need this. Like, you were treated like crap and trash, and it's her career. She can do whatever she wants. So, off. I keep seeing stuff about Nikki. I'm like, Nikki is queen. We all know. So, that's it. Nothing else said. Period. There's a lot of stuff about money. I'm like, okay, stimulus check. Okay, is this supposed to be new? We don't do football. North Carolina is just baptizing kids without people's permissions. Okay, no, not at all. That's not okay. Fat Joe is still a person. I'm like, Fat Joe's still here. I'm like, he's irrelevant. Oh, I don't know. I work at Walmart. How to get help when no one's around. It's annoying managers, but it works. I can't help you. I work third shift. Sorry. We don't get Wendy's. Safest places to retire. I'm like, I wish, but we have 40 something more years to go before we can retire. That's great. I don't watch House of Dragons. I don't do anything with Game of Thrones or anything like it. I really don't care. Like, there's a lot of things happening in the world. Like, we can move on from that. Superman and Flash. Okay, good for you. Euphoria's great. Zendaya needs to win her Oscar. Not her Oscar, her Emmy this year. She need to get an Oscar nomination, but if she don't win, then we all know the system's flawed. Because it's like, who else doing it like Zendaya is right now? Halloween ends. I probably won't see the movie. I don't watch the Halloween franchise at all. I've seen the movies, but I've seen some of the movies, but I'm not like a fan. I really don't care. I'm like, okay, good for Michael Myers, but I don't care. Okay, come on, Timothy. Come on. Just what? Well, that was it. It was only time. It's time to go back inside now to work, but we'll be back to do this again someday, maybe, if y'all like it. Bye.